Hey friends, Pepper Spray Patty here, enjoying a little sunshine and a cool breeze next to the lake. Wanted to talk to you about the 10 Commandments of Self-Defense. Yes, we're talking about number 3 today. This is the 10 Commandments of Self-Defense series that I've been posting on my YouTube channel. If you are not a subscriber, I highly recommend you get over there and take advantage of all the other videos that I've posted, including the 1-minute tip of the day that I did in June, and all the other good stuff that is on there. Be sure to share these videos also, especially if you found them useful. Imagine how useful they would be to your friends. Why keep this information secret? Share it with everyone. I greatly appreciate all of your support, everyone, and I appreciate the comments and everyone who has shared the posts. The more we get this information out, the more we can continue to stay safe. So, 10 Commandments of Self-Defense we've been going through. Remember, number 1 was believe that you are worth it. Number 2 was decide in advance whom you're going to fight. And a big part of that related to the number 1 commandment, believe that you're worth it. So commandment number 3 is have a plan. Holy smokes. Being prepared is so important. And I mean, that goes for anything in your life, but when it comes to defending yourself, being prepared is so critical. So what does that mean? First off, being prepared means knowing what to do. So having a plan. So for example, if you're in your house, do you know what you would do if someone broke into the front door? Think about those places that you spend the most amount of time in your house. For example, if you spend a lot of time in the living room, you're sitting on the couch enjoying time with your family in the evenings. Where can you escape if the front door is right there in the living room, like most people? If not, will you hear? Some people may have their living room on like a basement level and their, main entrance. Or do you have a patio door in the back of your house and your living room is in the front? Having particular things like that staged in your house in regards to being prepared and protected and safe in your house is having a plan. If you're going to be traveling, do you have a plan? I was talking to some people just yesterday who are taking the next month to go travel. And they're going to be going to Colorado and Washington, and they're going to be all over the place. And they're, camping and hiking and doing all this stuff. And how prepared are you for something like that? And I made the comment to them, do you have your important documents with a relative or emergency contact? That's something that we don't think about. If you're going to be traveling, like taking a trip, taking a vacation, does somebody have access to your house to get those important documents so that if something were to happen to you, someone has access to that information, like your insurance? And I'm not talking about just you having those things on you, but copies of your insurance cards, your birth certificate, additional emergency contacts, things like that. And if you're going on vacation, is your house target hardened so that burglars and predators are not seeing your house as an easy target because they can tell just by looking at it that you're on vacation? Having a plan also means that when you walk into a place, let's say you decide to go to Panera Bread. Now, I actually use Panera Bread as an example because Panera Bread has decided as a corporation to not allow firearms into their facility unless you are law enforcement or active military. I think active military is included. So that's one of those gun-free zones that make that place an easy target, unfortunately. And we can get into that whole discussion another time because I understand that there's a hot topic there. But since that everyone in that restaurant is not armed and does not know how to defend themselves and are not prepared for that, do you have a plan? Do you know where the exits are? Think about reasons like that. think about things like that, because we do have active shooters that are, coming out and about. So it's important to have those. Have a plan. Whom are you going to call in an emergency? Where can you find safety? Things like that. So critical. Take a self-defense class so you have a plan on how you're going to physically defend yourself. All of those things are very important when it comes to being prepared. If you have personal protection, do you have a plan on how to use it, and how you're carrying it and things like that? Those are all things to put together and think about. And if you do it now and you're prepared for it, you won't have to go back later. So I talked in the beginning about your home and home safety. I'm going to give a little plug right now, because this Monday night, July 31st, I am going to be doing a class in Kenosha about home safety. Now, it comes from the NRA's Refuse to be a Victim program, but I have 1 hour opportunity to give people information about staying safe in your home. And a big part of that's going to be being prepared by staging protection, target hardening your house, and having a plan in case there is an intruder. And that's going to mean having everyone in the house knows what the plan is. No different than when you were in grade school and the fireman came to your class and did a presentation on fire safety. And he talked about going home and talking to your family about what's the escape plan in case the house catches on fire. Do you have a plan like that? And do you have a plan if it's not a fire, if it's a home intruder? Does everybody know where the safe room to go to is, or how to get out? And if you can't get out, what to do to defend yourself? And I'm not talking about just making sure that your husband knows where the gun is and he's the one who's going to defend you. Because realistically, and if an intruder comes into your house while you're home, they're well aware that there is a man in the house, and unfortunately, he's the first target. So if something were to happen to him, or he's not able to get to where you are, and the intruder is in between you and him, can you defend yourself? Everyone in the house needs to be empowered to be able to do something if something were to happen. So get your kids involved in this also. I hope this video has helped you. Again, remember to share, subscribe to my channel, and like my page, Pepper Spray Patty. Everyone have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Oh, if you're interested in the information about the Monday class and you're not local to Kenosha, I am offering an opportunity for you to be able to get on live to participate in the class. You can email me at pepperspraypatty01@gmail.com, or comment below that you're interested in getting the link to be able to participate in that class if you're not local to Kenosha. If you are local to Kenosha, come on down to the Moose Lodge. The class is Monday, July 31st from 7:30 to 8:30. Have a wonderful day, guys.